And then I heard the pow.
The victim doesn't want to be identified, but says she was shot at Wednesday morning during a parking rage argument at 22nd and Wisconsin outside Michael's Family Restaurant. The victim says she just finished breakfast and found a man laying on her small beige Chevy SUV.
I guess he was trying to bag the lady up and keep her from hitting my car. And I was like, get up on my car, get up off my car.
That's when a woman got out of that other SUV.
All I know is she reached in her pocket and pulled out a gun and pointed at me and started firing.
How many shots did she fire?
I heard a click, like she attempted to shoot me, but wasn't a bullet there. Then I heard the gun go off. I heard one.
Okay, this story's a little disjointed, but whatever. Parking spots. Sisters, son women, potentially throwing their lives away, potentially ending other people's lives over parking spots. This is where we're at, America.
I heard a click, like she attempted to shoot me, but wasn't a bullet there. Then I heard the gun go off. I heard one.
The victim says she ran into Michael's restaurant to escape.
What was going through your mind as this woman is firing shots?
Like she gonna kill me.
At least 2 other people witnessed the gunfire.
It's 9:30 on a beautiful Wednesday morning, and all of a sudden somebody's shooting at you over your car.
Yes.
What are your thoughts now after you've survived?
Just scared. Just scared. I never would have thought that would happen.
It's time to stop the "I never thought that would happen" narrative, the rhetoric. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Scared. Just scared. I never would have thought that would have happened.
So, Terry, what's the latest from the Marquette Police Department?
They would only say the incident is under investigation, Joyce, offering no other details.
Go back to our breaking news right now out of Gresham, where police say 2 teenagers have been shot.
And Jenny Young just got to the scene. She joins us live with an update. Jenny?
Dan, Jenny, several Gresham police units on this scene, and we're seeing, oh goodness, probably at least 24 evidence markers right here in this street. Police say those are shell casings. 2 teenage boys have been shot. One has serious injuries. We're told that victim was taken to a trauma hospital. We're told the victims drove from here about a mile away to the Carl's Jr. Over at Division and Burnside. Look at this car. This picture of this car that Gresham police shared with us shows at least 10 bullet holes in the passenger side door. This went out, according to Gresham police, as a shots fired shortly afternoon. People in this neighborhood reported hearing gunfire. Officers say the only thing they know at this point about this alleged shooter is that the person was in a tan, older model 4-door car. They don't know which way that car took off, but another, as we're out here live, I do want to say one of these neighbors told us that he was lying on his couch watching television when he heard gunshots. He sat up, looked out his window, and saw a car driving away. So I'm sure police have likely taken witness statements, but we will stay up.
Okay, so first thing, when you hear shots like that, don't get up and look out the window. Okay? Get down until you don't hear the shots, until you hear the car screeching off in the distance. Because, and I can tell this was a Glacier Glider neighborhood, but of course the perpetrators were Sunmen, but the neighborhood, you know, cooperation with the police and all that stuff gives me Glacier Glider vibes. But I think the rims on the car and the modus operandi give me Sunman on the shooter and the victims. But yeah, never just get up and look out the window during a shooting. This ain't 227, man.
One of these neighbors told us that he was lying on his couch watching television when he heard gunshots. he sat up, looked out his window, and saw a car driving away. So I'm sure police have likely taken witness statements, but we will stay out here, let you know if we get an update on that suspected shooter or those two young men in the hospital. Reporting live, Jenny Young, Coin 6 News.
Someone driving by caught the vicious crime on their dash camera. The chilling video shows a man run up to a car and point a gun. From another camera, you can see the man run across Washington Street as he makes a getaway, and the victim stumbles out of his car.
Somebody was running across the street with blood.
Everyone here heard the series of gunshots around 2:30.
We heard a pop.
Rosanna Rivera had more than a dozen kids in her salon getting haircuts for the first day of school.
And we locked the door. And I said, everybody down.
This is a vibrant community. Hardworking people work here and they deserve to be safe.
Business owners say the suspect had been hanging around on the street for more than a half hour before the victim got into his car.
He was ready to leave when that happened. Yeah, somebody was following him.
Witnesses say the victim's fiance heard the gunshots running from her apartment, inconsolable when she saw the horror.
She told me I'm 7 months pregnant, her fiance. I live right there. She was very inconsolable. She was very sad.
Okay, so this is everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? Everywhere. Boston. Gresham, Washington. Marquette, Wisconsin. This is everywhere. Okay? And there's one common denominator in all of this. And it's at this point I feel like people just don't care. You know? It's like boys in the hood. Either they don't know, won't show, or don't care about what's going on. Well, gotta change that. In the movie, he said the ghetto. 2021 version, either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on everywhere.
Now, tonight, police say that the victim is in his mid-30s. They say this was not a random crime.
We're learning now. It was a 19-year-old recent graduate of Ed White High School who was shot and killed inside the Hyatt Regency over the weekend. And now JSO is looking for this man, 29-year-old Corey Hall. Police say he's armed and dangerous. News4Jax reporter Bree Isom is joining us live from the South Bank now. And Bree, you spoke with a family friend.
I did, and she says that kid was out celebrating his 19th birthday on Saturday night. She says that he was a great kid with big dreams.
Was a very, very energetic kid on his way to college.
This is a photo of the 19-year-old family members tell us was killed over the weekend. They've asked we don't use his name, but say he had just graduated from Ed White High School. He was one of 2 people who were shot in the bathroom by Morton's Steakhouse in the lobby of the Hyatt Regency over the weekend. Today, we learned from JSO that he died from his injuries. Police are now looking for this man, 29-year-old Corey Hall, who's wanted for murder and attempted murder in that double shooting.
5'7", 150. And a lot of them are that size. But oh man, don't sleep on them, man. Don't sleep on them. Family says this was a good kid. Very energetic. He was about to go to college. I just like more adjectives when y'all tell me these kids are good. He had outstanding character. He was kind, compassionate. He was insightful, thoughtful, gregarious. And maybe I'm, asking a lot from people in the throes of, despair. They don't act like they're in the throes of despair. So that's why I'm expecting this. If they were sitting there balling, I wouldn't be like, yeah, give me a bunch of Scrabble words. These people don't ever look to be distraught. So I just like more insight into the person's character. I mean, and it's not even I don't think that's a lot to ask.
Police are now looking for this man, 29-year-old Corey Hall, who's wanted for murder and attempted murder in that double shooting. Mary Dennis, a family friend, says the young man was out Saturday night celebrating his 19th birthday, which was on Thursday.
It's just an unfortunate situation that happened, but he was just out. He wasn't looking for any trouble or anything like that.
Police said there was a private party going on inside Morton's at the time of the shooting. I asked if she knew if the victim knew the suspect in the shooting, and she said she did not know. Dennis told me she had warned the young man about his friends.
And I was pulling him to the side, and I did tell him, I said, you know, you got to be careful about the people that you're hanging around.
So he's a great kid, but all his friends are very dangerous, and you shouldn't hang around them. That's possible. Don't get me wrong. But I guarantee you, if one of those other kids in his little crew, let's just say it's a crew of 5 of them, if another kid out of that group had got killed, the parent would be saying he was hanging with the wrong crowd, and this kid would be part of that wrong crowd. So you get killed in the bathroom of a hotel party, of a hotel where there's a party, doesn't make you a bad person. But the total picture is shaping up to be like maybe this kid was involved in more than what they're leading on. And he may have been, you know, just another homeboy. And not this, you know, future scholar of America that they're presenting him as.
Dennis told me she had warned the young man about his friends.
And I was pulling him to the side, and I did tell him, I said, you know, you got to be careful about the people that you're hanging around.
News4Jack's crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says the gunman is very dangerous.
But this shows you that if a person would pull out a gun in close quarters like that in a highly populated building and shoot someone, they'll shoot anyone that's coming and trying to apprehend them. So police are on high alert.
Police are on high alert. But that doesn't mean anything, because if the police shoot this guy and somebody decides to record it and take 20 seconds of the entire interaction and post it online, the 20 seconds that make the cop look complete, like they take everything out of context, just cut it right where it just looks like a cop just shot him, there'll be protests for this. And it'll be marching. And it'll be anger and demand and ants. People not even in his family, like just white liberals from the town, BLM activists from the town, demanding answers. Not gonna take this anymore.
A person would pull out a gun in close quarters like that in a highly populated building and shoot someone, they'll shoot anyone that's coming and trying to apprehend them. So police are on high alert.
And coming up at 11, more on this suspect's criminal history and why our crime and safety expert says he'll be hard to find. Reporting live in Jacksonville, Bree Isom, Channel 4, the local station.